But first, late this afternoon, as the race that stopped the nation was won at Flemington, the Governor of Victoria issued the writs for the state election. Officially, Victoria is now in campaign mode for the next 4 weeks, with early voting opening in just 2 weeks' time. If the polls are to be believed, Labor's in the box seat, but more and more report that the Premier is on the nose. Now, will it be enough to throw Daniel Andrews out of office? Well, too early to tell, and even then, sadly, unlikely, given the number of seats the opposition must win to form government. But maybe things are starting to turn, like yesterday's decision by the Premier to use the Melbourne Cup as cover for more bad budget news, and then to throw in a headline-grabbing announcement about netball and hope that that was all picked up by the media. Yesterday's economic update from the Andrews government showed this year's projected deficit has blown out by almost 20% since May to almost $10 billion. That's an extra $10 billion. It also confirmed that Victoria's net debt by 2025 is $165 billion, which is greater than the combined debt of New South Wales, Queensland and Tasmania. The basic problem here is a government that's well and truly addicted to spending your money, but allergic to measures that might actually help create wealth. There's the out-of-control growth of a politicised bureaucracy, with public service wages up 73% under Daniel Andrews, coupled with incentive sapping tax increases and an unwillingness to do obvious things like allow more gas extraction that might help the overall Victorian and indeed national economy. Then there's the government's obsession with stunts, like yesterday's announcement that Victorian taxpayers will now sub in for Gina Rinehart as the new $15 million sponsor of Netball Australia. If the Melbourne Cup lead-up wasn't enough to blow away yesterday's debt announcement, the netball announcement certainly was. I'm sure that was the design. It's a joke. Victorian taxpayers to cough up $15 million that could be better spent on the health system, just to have the Visit Victoria logo on the players' uniforms, as if that's going to make tourists forget Melbourne's dubious record as the world's most locked-down COVID capital. And what about those precious netballers, apparently more upset about something Gina Rinehart's father said, not her father, nearly 4 decades ago, rather than what Daniel Andrews did to his own citizens last year? As usual, though, the Premier's announcement flat-footed Liberal opposition, which said they'd support the netball sponsorship, even though they said it shouldn't have been done. In 25 days, Victorians will go to the polls. Let's see then how good their memories really are.